Hi, I'm Larissa Hester. I have two boys, an 18-year-old senior, Jace, and a 12-year-old son, Jakai. Our connection with Grit, we actually found them on social media, and we were looking for some additional strength and agility training for my boys. There were a lot of places that said they were strength and agility that didn't follow through. There was times where we were looking, and I actually signed up my youngest one, and he got left in the crowd. And what made Grit so awesome is that they do one-on-one teaching. They're with your kids always. They correct them, make sure they have right foot placement, make sure they're running correctly. And that's what really gave me the wow factor about Grit. Another reason we chose Grit is the confidence it gave my boys. My son Jakai, because of quarantine and not being able to play in sports, became very sad, looking for something more to do. No sports were going on, so when we did get back into it and he started with strength and agility, it gave him a boost of confidence. He went from barely being able to run and play in games to playing full games nonstop and their top scorer in basketball. Also, another thing that I know a lot of single moms out there, that it is very cost effective. It's not putting a budget, or it's not strenuous. They're very workable and they get it, and I think they are awesome. The results are phenomenal. Your boys or girls will get what they need, the boost of confidence. They will know right placement. They will know how to run. They will get corrected when they're not doing something properly. It'll make them faster. It'll make them stronger. And more importantly, they stick with them and they want them to succeed and strive. And that's what did it for me and my boys. I would recommend Grit if your kid is just needing something more to do, if they're not very confident in themselves. Like with any sports, they will be starting players for sure once they at least start with Grit. I would recommend that you give it a try. They always let you try your first season, or your first trying free, so that's what's awesome. Your kid could decide if you like it or not, but most importantly, you'll be able to talk with the parents that are there and talk with the coaches. They really strive for your kids to be the best them, and I recommend Grit. You won't go wrong with Grit. Grit is actually something that enforces a lot of good confidence in kids, not just in kids, but being respectful and growing them to be young men and young women and to be able to empower this world. I feel they're strict, but they're a kind strict. They know what your kids need, and I think you should choose Grit today.